Brothers, I need you all to gather around the table of men, the table of elders, if you will, because I got something to tell you.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
If you thought that this situation that I'm about to present to you was going to end the way that I'm going to tell you about, if you thought this relationship was going to go down in flames, I want you right now to take a victory lap, to pat yourself on the back, to give yourself a round of applause right now. This was introduced yesterday, but I just found out a few hours ago, so I figured I would highlight this. Now, this man goes down in the ranks of Derek Jackson, Pastor Poppy Don, Ace Metaphor, Chris Perry, Controversial Shannon, and a host of other men that put women on a pedestal unnecessarily. Now, this isn't to say that men don't deserve accountability when it comes to relationships and things of that nature, but these men do it in a very extreme way. Most of you would say the same thing about somebody like Andrew Tate. These men put women very high on a pedestal that we should give them push gifts when they have children. We should give them exorbitant amounts of money just for being your companion, your partner, if you will, things like that.
Women.
But this man, he came out with a top-selling Apple of Eve drink. He recently actually posted the postpartum video he did a few months ago. I assume this is in lieu or in recent light of the Lindsay Clancy case and things of that nature. But he always says ridiculous things. We're going to go to his page and we're going to review some of his content. And then we're going to go to his partner's page, okay? And we're going to see the fallout of what kind of life this man was really living. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, I'm referring to none other than Dvine Awakening.
Enemy spotted.
Now, again, much like Derek Jackson, Pastor Poppy Don, and people like that, these men were reformed pookies. They were reformed players, when in reality, they were telling you things that they used in their personal life to get women to put their underwear on the floor. See what I mean? The things that they were telling you were things that they have used in their own life to gain the favor of women, okay, for nefarious purposes. But we're going to get into all of this. I'm done talking about it. But I just have to give myself and all of you men out there a victory lap, because most of you men saw this, just like Derek Jackson and others. Y'all saw this coming a mile away. Huh?
Thank you.
But if you didn't see it a mile away, I want you to let me know by hitting that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Also, if you want to monetarily donate to the channel, help your brother out, I ask you to do so by hitting that join button down below to become a member of the Working Man Union and hype this video up. That will help your boy out a lot in the algorithm. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Dvine Awakening's Instagram page, shall we? Dvine Awakening Minister Yahanda Yada. He has 1.2 million followers.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, Sufi minister, biochemist, husband, creator of the #1 top-selling Apple of Eve, transforming health and relationships. And of course, the link below to buy the Adam of Eve drink. All right, I think it's actually curing cancer or something. Here's the postpartum video he posted a few days ago. I guess with all the controversy going on, he had to make sure he was on the women's side of this. Check this out.
This is my son's placenta. This is the size of the wound inside women that's trying to heal after they give birth. We're not going to talk about the hormonal withdrawal. We're not going to talk about the neurochemical shifts. We're not going to talk about the sleep deprivation. We're not going to talk about the hypothalamic pituitary.
Okay, so what he did was he took his woman's placenta from giving birth and he put in a bunch of herbs and dried out and everything. I guess he's going to attempt to put this back in his body or someone's body to try to help them out with their health. Here is Dvine Awakening 20 years ago. Hold on, got music on it. That's Dvine Awakening in the BMF shirt with the, of course, the hat on with the flex in the watch and all that. He's in the club, you know. Of course, his boys in there, the goons, is on deck, right? Dancing, player lifestyle, of course, with his homies. Yeah? 20 years later, here it comes. Here it comes. Now he's a grown man. He's in a mansion. He's got a successful business and all these kind of things, right? Listen to this. Cashapper.
And to all the men that love to pamper their woman, that loves to take care of their women, that loves to buy them high-end shoes.
Now, we're not going to play. He's got music probably in every video. Oh, by the way, there are recent posts on there's recent comments on all these posts where they're basically dragging him now because his woman posted evidence of what Yada has actually been doing to her. But let's listen to something else. Let's see here. New heterosexual men don't actually act like women. Here's this.
Wrong with the heterosexual men. They hate women. They want the woman to cook for them, clean for them, have sex with them, but they don't want to respect them. They don't want to provide for them. They don't want to be loyal to them. And we can't say these men are gay undercover because gay men are loyal to women. They love women. They compliment women. They're always around women, but something's deeply wrong with the conscious mind or the subconscious.
By the way, that was 5 days ago, okay? That was 5 days ago. Ladies, your biggest hater is the man sleeping next to you. Let's listen to this.
Stop having sympathy for weak men. Because when you do, you invite the devil into your life. Now this man's competing with you, jealous over you, envious over you, and every time you're about to reach a goal, he sabotages it. When you're at peace, he starts arguments. When you want to take a vacation, he done spent money on something that's fraudulent.
By the way, 18 hours ago, whoever this person was down here said that you was really talking about yourself the whole time. Yes, he was. But let's watch one more, okay? Let's see here. Oh, yeah, the single mother bit, right? Successful men don't care if you have children. Listen to this.
Women that have children.
Those statements only come out the mouth of failures, out the mouth of bums, out the mouth of men that don't know how to be fathers.
Okay, that was August 16th. All right, let's see here. Ladies, get you a simp. Those are the straight men. There we go.
If you want a straight man, simps are the straight men. The men that other men call simps, those men are going to be more likely to be straight because they care about women. They love women. They're going to censor you as the woman. Those men that are shaming those men for being into women, they're not straight. Those are the DL men.
How is she in a relationship with you and she's still struggling? How is she in a relationship with you and she still feels alone?
Now, by the way, this man has a criminal record. We're not going to bring that up, but it's public knowledge if you want to look at it. People have looked this up before. And, oh, by the way, the man that was speaking in the beginning talking about, the simps are the straight men, that man probably has the man himself. We're just going to say that right there. We're going to leave that right there. Okay? Never help a man make money.
Her money and her money is her money. And to all the women that say, I'm going to help my man go get it. You're saying that because you're choosing men at the bottom, not realizing when you choose these men and you help them go get it, stress come with them. Resentment come with them. Lack of discipline and disloyalty come with them. And that's why you're always saying, I don't know why he did me like that. After everything I've done for him, you had no business do it for him. You don't help a man be a man. Now you're left stuck in debt, stressed out. This man.
That was August 15th, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go to his partner's Instagram page, shall we? And get the real tea, if you will. Here we go. Divine Queen Yada. Yes. Divine Queen Yada. Now, we're going to scroll. I don't want to show the young tyke in there, the young man that is in this picture. So we're not going to show that. But I'm going to show this. I believe this was a few days ago. Watch this. Is this the one? Okay, now this is the one. This was 5 days ago, maybe. A queen's energy is invigorating. Now, this wasn't the one, but this is 5 days ago, right before she came out and it was like, man, forget it. I'm going to put him on blast. This was 3 days ago. Now, the title or the caption of this video says, it's 100 of them, baby, but it's only one of me. Saddest story I heard was a fish searching for water while swimming in the sea. She loved him enough to stay until staying meant losing a piece of herself. So the queen kissed him gently and chose her peace over everything else. Now she searches for her presence in places she'll never be. Funny how you notice the water when you can no longer reach the sea.
Enemy spotted.
Yes. But it gets worse, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. You hear that police siren in the background? You hear that?
Atlanta Police Department, what's your emergency?
See the U-Haul boxes in the back? See the house that is always in Untitled Awakening's videos? Huh? She's eating by herself at the table, crying, wiping the mirror. An empty house. You see this? Nobody's there but her. And a crying baby and police sirens going off in the background. Now, this caption, this video says, I have a story to tell, a purpose to live. What was meant to break me became the foundation I built on. Pain became purpose. Purpose became power. Comment, power to learn more. So now she's built a organization, if you will, that was at the end of this. I believe it says Queen something. Let me let this play all the way to the end. Because now she's built, I believe, a foundation, if you will, for, I guess, in lieu of what she's been going through of the past, she said 8 years that they were married.
Enemy spotted.
Yep, again, eating by herself. All this, all messaging, by the way, wiping her tears, cleaning off the mirror. She's finding herself again. She's in an empty house with U-Haul boxes. She's getting ready to walk out on this ninja.
Enemy spotted.
Now, at the end, she looks at the camera because she's starting a new chapter. See that? Boom. House of Divine, from pain to purpose to power. Now, let's read this, ladies and gentlemen, because this is what you all came here for, okay? Let's read this, and let's read it aloud so all of you can hear it. Let me make it bigger. Here we go. A new chapter. After nearly 8 years, I have made the difficult decision to end my relationship with the father of my children and step into a new chapter of my life. By the way, this is going to get kind of long. I will leave a link to this in the description box if you don't want to hear me read it aloud, okay? Let's continue. For years, I believed the love meant fighting for your family. I gave all to our home, our children, our business, and even protecting his reputation. I kept believing that if we could make it through one more difficult season, peace would meet us on the other side. But at 8 weeks postpartum, because I didn't want to show you the picture, but you probably caught a glimpse of it. She just had a child 8 weeks ago. But 8 weeks postpartum, looking at a bruise on my face, which we're going to see here shortly, I had to stop calling it a difficult season and tell myself the truth. It was domestic violence.
Enemy spotted.
My 20s were filled with business, babies, and bruises. Building, giving, forgiving, leaving, returning, healing, and hoping. I didn't leave because I stopped loving him. I left because I realized that if I continued to stay, eventually I would drown. The hardest part has been grieving the future I imagine for our children. But one day they will understand that I chose their safety and my peace over a love story I desperately wanted to save. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger for y'all. I've learned that people can change. People can heal, but you don't have to lose yourself waiting for them to do it. Loyalty should never require abandoning yourself. I don't share this for sympathy or to tear down anyone. What happened is part of my story, but it will never become my identity. I am more than someone's wife. Read it one more time. I am more than someone's wife. Where is the sound effect? I gotta find it. There we go. I am more than the things I survived. I am a mother, a woman of faith, a visionary, and a woman learning what it means to choose herself. I really hate it when they do I'm more than a wife, but isn't the wife part of the mother and everything else part? Or at least never mind. And through this journey, House of Dvine was born. That's what you saw in the other video. I am turning my pain into purpose and my purpose into power for every woman who may one day need the courage, information, and resources I once searched for. During this difficult time, just know that I will be moving along. I ask everyone to respect how I tell my story, when I tell my story. There are parts of this journey that I am still processing, healing from, and learning how to put into words. For now, I am taking it literally day by day. I am allowing myself the grace to simply take each day as it comes, trusting God with every step ahead of me. This isn't the end of my story. It's simply the beginning of a chapter I never expected to write. I choose safety. I choose peace. I choose my children. I choose my purpose. And finally, I choose me. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. This is Divine Queen Yada announcing to the world that she is leaving her husband of how long? I think I don't know how many years, but 8 months postpartum, right? Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. 8 years and 8 months postpartum. The caption of this post, oh my God, I appreciate the support. Per y'all request, I started a GoFundMe. Link in the bio. However, these proceeds will be going to women that need help. Let's start this new chapter together to help women. We're going to find that GoFundMe link here in just a second. But let's go through the post because there's more, guys. There's more evidence that Yada Awakening is an ain't shit nigga. Yes. Let's continue. Uh-oh, hold up.
I'm hurt.
Now, I want you to look at that nice shiner on the, looks like, left side of her face. Allegedly, she didn't put that there.
But I know I'll make it through. I've tried everything. Yada. Everything. I'm here getting the rest of my stuff.
Oh, by the way, she just said that she just called Yada's name and said she's at the house getting the rest of her stuff. And do you know why she said that, ladies and gentlemen? Check this out. Now, let's go back to Yada Awakening's page for just a second. This was 15 hours ago. Guess where he's at right now? This was 19 hours ago, ladies and gentlemen. Yada Awakening is in Africa. Yada Awakening is in Africa right now, chilling with his entourage. And you probably think when you saw this that he's just, having another trip, going to get some spiritual healing and, network with the brothers in our home country, you know what I mean? Back in Africa, back to red, black, and green. No, he's giving his wife some space so she can get her stuff to leave because stuff is hitting the fan back home right now. Just so you know. Let's go back. Let's go to the next part of this post. This is a text message. There's no context here, but we're going to read it anyway. FYI, I have to find a way to get my mouth fixed. That night you hit me, broke off the rest of my tooth, and I've been having severe pain since. If it's infected, it will cause my breast milk to become infected. I guess this is Yada in the black Says, go to Dr. Dave. That's the best bet at the best price. She says, you were supposed to be there with me. You were supposed to always be my safe place. I hate that you did this to our family. Have a good day, Yada. I need this. Yes. And of course, there are people that have been commenting on this. But of course, again, this is allegedly, right, that this is going on because we don't have all the proof, right? But according to Yada's logic that he puts on his page, we should believe her, right? So even though this is alleged, according to Yada, if we don't believe her, then, we're a bunch of, four-letter words and we're not real men and we don't deserve to have a woman and be a leader and things of that nature in our community, in our household, right? Let's go to the next bit of proof. This is her right here. I guess her wounds on her face have healed up because she's looking out the window, but this is the same side of her face that was injured in the previous picture, right? It's in a different stage of healing at this point, right? Now, let's go to the next bit of evidence.
And if you were to never speak to Yada again, ever again, what would you tell him? What would be your last message?
That part's gonna make me cry. But I try everything, and in my heart, I love you. You will always be my best friend. But I have to choose myself, and I have to protect our babies. And I would much rather them have.
Yo, do y'all see what that was under her shirt? Is she packing right now? I don't know.
Both parents alive, than to one be in a hospital with something terminal or one of us not to be here. So I'm praying for you though. That's what I would say.
Let's run that back.
And if you were to never speak to Yada again, ever again, what would you tell him? What would be your last message?
That part's gonna make me cry. But I try everything, and
Yo.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
That is definitely not her pants. And they're not suspenders either. I know what that is. Oh, that's that.
my heart.
Oh, hold up. Yeah. Uh-huh. She got a little sight on there too. Okay. All right. I see you. All right. Maybe we got a concealed carry joint or something. Okay. All right.
I love you. You will always be my best friend. But I have to choose myself, and I have to protect our babies. And I would much rather them have both parents alive than to one be in a hospital with something terminal or one of us not to be here. So I'm praying for you though. That's what I would say.
21 hours ago, ladies and gentlemen. 21 hours ago. This was what? 21, man. And of course, 19 hours ago, he's in Africa while she's spilling the beans out here, calling Yada out indirectly for being a bad man. But last time wait a minute, let me scroll ahead. I'm pretty sure he's got a post about men putting their hands on women too. I'm pretty sure he does. Let's see, a woman cheated 10 times. My husband hates me. The safer a woman feels, the softer she becomes.
They
Yeah?
scream that there's no more good women. They're actually saying, I cannot make a woman feel safe.
This was 2 weeks
When
ago.
a woman is safe and secure in the presence of a man, the better she becomes, the more feminine she becomes, the softer she becomes, and the more submissive she becomes. A woman will not submit. A woman will not respect. A woman will not listen to or follow behind a man when she doesn't feel safe. So when a
Man. Yo. Is that why you women leave you right now, Yada? I think so. Because she doesn't feel safe anymore, does she? Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. God, Ooh. Man. Is there anything else here that's now on the back end looking highly hypocritical? Let's look at this.
or 4 or 5 at a time until you can find a man that shows up for you the way you need it. Stop settling. Children come from you. You birth nations. These weak men don't even stand a chance. Love yourself above all things. Date every single man that you have interest in until you find a man that can maintain you on all levels.
And you're going to say financially, emotionally, blah, 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 right? Oh, here we go. Today's men don't protect and provide for women. They drain them and then blame them for being tired. Today's men don't protect women, huh? You don't say, Yada. You don't say, Today's men don't protect women anymore, huh? Do we add you to that category too, sir? I just want to go on here before I close this out, man, because this is, once again, now just like we had to go down Derrick Jackson's catalog once he got exposed, right? We got to do this for everybody. All right, where we go? Here we go. What's the new one? Can we find another one here? Stop playing house. Don't let her sing. Okay, good morning text. Okay. Every woman was once a difficult and soft. Oh, what is this? Huh? Yeah. Every difficult woman was once soft. A man just taught her not to be. Oh, Yada. Is your wife in that category now? Now she's not soft no more because of you? A woman who knows her worth will always choose peace. Is that why she's leaving you, Yada? Huh? A woman who knows her worth will always choose peace, even if that means choosing it without you. Okay. Oh, here's another one. To disrespect the mother of your children is a mental illness.
The mother of your child is a mental illness. This woman loved you enough to get pregnant, went through the pain of giving birth, had to suffer postpartum depression, and then you don't show up. It's a mental illness. It was fun when it was fun. Now that you have to have responsibilities, now that you have to provide, now that you have to worry about something more than you don't show up. It's a mental illness to look at a woman give birth, to see the pain she goes through and still betray her.
Man, and he says it with such vigor and such and such energy too, y'all. I mean, man, here we go. Can I find another one that's more hypocritical? Okay. Let's see. Okay, took all the money. My money is her money. Her money is her money. Of course, yeah, we got that. Man, oh man. Okay, this is 8 weeks postpartum.
Isn't mommy beautiful?
Okay, we're gonna skip past the children because I don't want to see all that for YouTube purposes. Man. Okay, a man who cheats isn't confused, he's undisciplined. Well, did that also count if you put your hands on her? I think so, but I don't know. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna stop here because he does show his wife giving birth and those kind of things. But you see what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Yada Awakening. He was once a pillar in the panda bear community, and now for the ladies, he is public enemy number 1.
Target acquired.
And I love it because the brothers, as always, all these panda bears y'all see, there's always something about them. Okay, they learn how to gain the favor of women because they've been with so many of them. Right? It's not because they have a love for women. It's not because they cherish these women. They're giving all this great advice to women of how to steer past the Pookies and the Dusties and all these kind of things. No, they are that. And they cloaked it by using their gimmicks and game for content. Right? That's all it was. It's content. It's all a ploy to get more women to put their undergarments on the floor. Right? And Yada Awakening, he still mad. He went viral yesterday. He went viral a couple of days ago. Let me see if I can find it. I know I'm not going to even do it, but he was on a podcast the other day. If you look up Yada Awakening, if you go on spiritual word, he went viral the other day, just yesterday after this came out about him. He went viral again for saying something positive about women. I wonder how many of these women will follow him after this. Because there's still people who want to follow Derrick Jackson. But I'm getting long-winded. I'm done here, y'all. With that being said, thank you for attending another episode of the Working Man Podcast. I am your gracious host, Nicholas J. Fury. Let me know what you think about all this down in the comment section. And please, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell will be out of the door. And yada, man, if you listen to this brother and any of you other panda bears out there, I want you to know reality checks are free. See you next time.